Coming up on High School Quiz Show, it is the Season 11 final, the championship round between Boston Latin School and Belmont High School. That's next on High School Quiz Show.
Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
You always want your kids to be safe. Now you can show them the Drive with Safety app from Safety Insurance, designed to help us all drive better. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Museum of Science.
Museum of Science.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host. Back in November, teams from all over the state of Massachusetts competed at our Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's tournament, and we are down to the last two teams. One of them will be walking away as your new High School Quiz Show champion. And in today's final match, we have Belmont High School taking on Boston Latin School. On the Belmont team, we have Bennett, Nathan, Margot, and Tor, with alternate Jonah and coach Stacy Williams. On the Boston Latin team, we have Joseph, Ethan, Christy, and Dante, with alternates Alice and Kyler, and coaches Andy Zhao and Teresa Kojan. Okay, the competition has 4 rounds, a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. And we will begin with the toss-up round. All answers are worth 10 points, and this is the only round with no point deductions for any wrong answers. So teams, if you're ready, good luck, and here we go. On April 15th, 2019, the world watched in horror as what beloved Gothic cathedral in Paris went up in flames? Yes, Tor.
Notre Dame.
Yes, Zionism is a religious and political movement that led to the creation of what country in 1948? Yes, Tor.
Israel.
Yes, the phrase 2 + 2 = 5 is used as an example of obviously false dogma in what novel by George Orwell? Yes, Tor.
1984.
Yes, the 1993 coming-of-age film Dazed and Confused was filmed in what capital city of Texas? Yes, Tor.
Austin.
Yes, take a look at your screens. This painting is titled Young Woman Braiding Her Hair. It's by what French impressionist who famously said, "Why shouldn't art be pretty? There are enough unpleasant things in the world." Yes, Nathan.
Renoir.
Yes. Which branch of the U.S. federal government has veto power over all bills? Yes, Tor.
Executive.
Yes, in 2019, what song performed by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born won the Oscar for Best Original Song? Yes, Christy?
Shallow.
Yes, located on the left of the upper abdomen, what large organ in the lymph system plays a key role in the body's immune system? Yes, Christy?
The spleen.
Yes. A blend of music, dance, mime, and spectacular staging and costuming. Kabuki began in the 17th century in what country? Christy?
Japan.
Yes, take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hello, I'm Charlie Baker, Governor of Massachusetts, and here's my question. Who is the only Massachusetts governor to ever serve as U.S. president?
Yes, Joseph.
Adams.
No, Belmont, you want to try it? Margot.
Kennedy.
No, Calvin Coolidge. What new Hulu series is adapted from a John Green novel about a teen who falls for a mysterious classmate named Alaska Young? Yes, Margot.
Looking for Alaska.
Yes, the Berbers have a unique culture and language separate from their Arab neighbors. The two largest populations of Berbers are found in Algeria and what neighboring country? Yes, Tor.
Morocco.
Yes, after clashing with President Trump over issues like Afghanistan, Iran, and North Korea, who resigned as National Security Advisor in September of 2019? Yes, Tor.
John Bolton.
Yes, which of the following historical artifacts was taken aboard the historic Apollo 11 spaceflight? Was it A, the lens from Galileo's first telescope, B, part of a Wright brothers airplane, or C, a copy of the Declaration of Independence? Yes, Christy.
C.
No, Belmont, you want to try? Yes, Margot.
A.
No, B, part of a Wright brothers airplane. Take a look at your screens. Pictured here is Elizabeth Warren. In 2017, Senate Republicans voted to rebuke Warren as she read a 1986 letter from what famous woman criticizing Jeff Sessions? Yes, Tor.
Coretta Scott King.
Yes, in 1946, what British general received the title Viscount of Alamein after leading 2 battles in El Alamein, Egypt? Yes, Tor.
Montgomery.
Bernard Montgomery, yes. In his poem, The Second Coming, what Irish author wrote, "Things fall apart, the center cannot hold"? Yes, Dante.
Yeats.
Yes, William Butler Yeats. John Jay, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton wrote what collection of 85 essays in support of the Constitution? Yes, Nathan.
Federalist Papers.
Yes. According to the NHL rule book, each hockey team is allowed how many players on the ice at one time, assuming no one is in the penalty box? Yes, Ethan.
6.
Yes. Take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hi, I'm Seth Meyers, host of Late Night, and here's my question. Prior to hosting Late Night, I was a cast member and head writer on Saturday Night Live. What creator and executive producer of SNL has often said, the show doesn't go on because it's ready, it goes on because it's 11:30.
Ethan.
Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels is correct. Which of the following is a synonym for plaintive? Is it A, mournful, B, compliant, or C, demanding? Yes, Dante.
A.
Right, mournful. In 2019, what famed opera house in Milan gave back more than $3.4 million to Saudi Arabia after a furious backlash over the Gulf nation's human rights record? La Scala is the answer. In 2019, Massachusetts had several cases of what rare but potentially deadly disease known as triple E? Yes, Joseph.
West Nile virus.
No, Belmont, you want to try? Eastern equine encephalitis will continue. What fictional New York coffee house is a main setting in the 1990s series Friends, one of the most popular shows among Generation Z? Yes, Christy.
Central Park Cafe.
Yes. And now a math question. The factorial function involves multiplying a sequence of descending natural numbers. What is 4 factorial? Yes, Nathan.
24.
That is correct. In 1884, physicist Oliver Heaviside simplified James Clerk Maxwell's 20 equations of electromagnetism into how many equations? Yes, Christy.
4.
4 is right. In 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle dropped their Royal Highness titles and stepped down as working members of the royal family, but they are still known as the Duke and Duchess of what county? Yes, Christy.
Sussex.
Sussex is right. In 1896, what pioneering Swedish scientist became the first person to estimate the scope of global warming from widespread coal burning? Yes, Nathan.
Arrhenius.
Yes, that's correct. The new HBO series, His Dark Materials, is based on the popular fantasy trilogy by what author? Yes, Ethan.
Pullman.
Yes, Sir Philip Pullman. In 1944, what German scientist was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for discovering that the atom could be split, which paved the way for the nuclear bomb? Yes, Tor.
Heisenberg.
No, you want to try Boston Latin? Otto Hahn is the answer. And that's the buzz that ends the toss-up round. The score right now, Belmont High School, 140 points. Boston Latin, 110 points. This is a championship match. Okay, the head-to-head round is next. First, we're going to take a little break. Want to get to know the contestants a little more, and we do this all the time, but I'm really curious about this one. So I really like this question, and we're going to start with Belmont High School and you, Bennett. What are your plans after high school?
I'd like to pursue my education and find some spare time to write.
Okay, and Nathan?
I'd like to go to college and play on their quiz bowl team.
There you go. Any specific college in mind yet?
I'm not sure. We'll see what
Okay,
takes me.
Margot, how about you?
I like to work towards environmental justice.
Nice. And Tora?
I want to see as much of the world as I can and immerse myself as many cultures as I can.
Good for you. Now over to Boston Latin. How about you, Joseph?
So I have some pretty high hopes. I would like to be the Pope.
You know, don't rule it out. I mean, you know what I mean? Ethan, how about you?
I was thinking of declaring for the NBA draft.
Yeah, why not? You know what? Yeah, go for it. Christy?
Well, the two of us are seniors, so we have to be a little more realistic.
Yes.
I'm planning on studying computer science.
Nice. And Dante, you going to partner up with Christy, or what's your plan?
No, I'm not doing computer science. I'm going to study classics, like the history of Greece and Rome in college, and we'll see where I go from there.
And with that will probably come a lot of travel, right?
Probably.
Let's hope so. All right, guys, time to go head-to-head. Let's all come down front and let's all go head-to-head right now. This is a championship round. All right, we're about to go head-to-head. I have Boston Latin to my left and Belmont High School to my right. Let's shake hands, gentlemen. Get the round started. As a reminder, in this head-to-head round, you get 10 points for correct answers. Incorrect answers will cost you 10 points. You can buzz in at any time. The clock is set at 90 seconds. Good luck, teams, and here we go. Ronald Reagan was first elected U.S. president in what? Yes.
1980.
Yes. Ostriches are native to what continent? Yes.
Australia?
No, Africa. A battery is a prime example of what power source known as DC? Yes.
Generator.
No, direct current. What U.S. state is home to the Kennedy Space Center? Yes.
Texas.
No, Florida. What signature French-Canadian dish consists of French fries?
Poutine.
Yes. A teenage boy is stranded in a lifeboat with a Bengal tiger. Yes.
Life of Pi?
Yes. What U.S. state is home to Badlands National Park? Yes.
Arizona.
South Dakota. In 1999, Portugal returned the province of Macau to what country? Yes.
China.
Yes. What device was introduced to France during the French Revolution as yes?
Guillotine?
Yes. The Folger Library in Washington, D.C. is mainly dedicated to what author? William Shakespeare. In 2017, what former national security advisor pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI?
Flynn.
Michael Flynn, yes. What Jane Austen novel features the romantic hero, Mr. Darcy? Yes.
Emma.
No, Pride and Prejudice. On November 24th, 1963, who shot and killed Lee?
Jack Ruby.
Yeah. What baseball legend with an incredible 56-game hitting streak was nicknamed?
DiMaggio?
Yes. What U.S. city is known as the Mile High City? Yes.
Denver.
Yes. In Greek mythology, who is the only god who can control thunder and lightning?
Zeus.
Yes. The British settlement of Australia began in 1788. Oh, we didn't get that one. That's the bell sounding the end to the round. The score right now, Belmont High School, 140 points. Boston Latin School, 160 points. Amazing match. Next up is the category round with the following categories. Susie, do you copy? The sauna test, E pluribus unum, the bite, the Battle of Starcourt, and Stranger Things. It's a Stranger Things themed category round for our final match of the season. Each category, of course, has 5 questions with increasing point values. Players, you can confer with your teammates, but once you buzz in, you're no longer allowed to confer. We will need your answer. So, Belmont, you have a little ground to make up. You do get to choose the first category, and what's it going to be?
We'll take Battle of Starcourt for 10.
Here we go. The Battle of Starcourt. Questions about historic battles. For 10 points, the first shots of the American Civil War were fired in April 1861 at the Battle of Fort Sumter in what U.S. state? Yes, Nathan.
South Carolina?
Yes, you've got the board, Belmont. Category.
I'll stick with Battle of Starcourt.
This time for 15 points. King Harold was the last Anglo-Saxon king to rule England. He was defeated by the Norman forces of William the Conqueror at what 1066 battle? Yes, Nathan.
The Battle of Hastings.
Yes, and you've still got the board Belmont
I'll
category.
stick with the Battle of Stockport for 20.
For 20 points. Fought from August 1942 to February 1943. What battle that stopped the German advance into the Soviet Union was the bloodiest battle of World War II? Yes, Tor.
Stalingrad.
Stalingrad is right. You've still got the board Belmont category.
Battle of Starcourt for 25, please.
For 25 points. In 1890, nearly 300 Sioux men, women, and children were massacred by U.S. troops at what South Dakota battle that marked the final conquest of the North American Indian? Yes, Joseph.
Wounded Knee.
Battle of Wounded Knee is right. And now, Boston Latin, you get the board category.
Susie, do you copy for 10, please?
Okay, Susie, do you copy? Questions about famous Susans for 10 points. Who was arrested, put on trial, and fined $100 for attempting to vote in the 1872 U.S. presidential election? Yes, Dante.
Susan B. Anthony.
Correct. You've got the board. Boston Latin category.
Susie, do you copy for 15?
For 15 points. In 2009, what unknown Scottish singer became an overnight sensation when she appeared on Britain's Got Talent singing I Dreamed a Dream? Susan Boyle is the answer, and you've still got the board Boston Latin category.
Can we go with E pluribus unum for 10, please?
E pluribus unum. These are questions about Latin words and phrases. And for 10 points, what Latin word meaning before the war describes the period of American history before the Civil War, especially in the South? Yes, Bennett.
Antebellum.
Yes, and now you've got the board Belmont category.
We'll take the Battle of Starcourt for 30.
And for 30 points. In the first blow of the Greco-Persian Wars, the Greeks defeated the much larger invading forces of Persian King Darius at what battle in 490 BC? Yes, Bennett.
Marathon.
Battle of Marathon is right. And you've got the board, Belmont. You need a category, though.
We'll take E pluribus unum for 15.
For 15 points. What two-word Latin phrase refers to a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity during the first 200 years of the Roman Empire? Yes, Bennett.
Pax Romana.
That is correct. You've still got the board Belmont category.
We'll stick with E pluribus unum for 20.
And for 20 points, English philosopher John Locke used what two-word Latin phrase meaning scraped tablet to describe the mind as a blank slate at birth? Yes, Nathan.
Tabula rasa.
Yes, that is correct. And you've still got the board Belmont category.
E pluribus unum for 25.
For 25 points. What two-word Latin phrase means let the buyer beware? Yes, Dante.
Caveat emptor.
Yes, and now you've got the board Boston Latin category.
We'll take E pluribus unum for 30, please.
For 30 points, literally meaning under the rose, what two-word Latin phrase refers to something that is done in secret? Yes, Dante.
Sub rosa.
Sub rosa is right. You've got the board Boston Latin. You'll need a category here.
We'll take Susie, do you copy for 20, please?
And for 20 points. In a fiery speech in 2018, what U.S. Senator from Maine cast the deciding vote in confirming Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court despite multiple allegations of sexual assault leveled against him? Yes, Dante.
Collins.
Susan Collins is right. You've got the board Boston Latin category.
We'll do Susie, do you copy for 25?
And for 25 points, the landmark feminist film Thelma and Louise stars Gina Davis as Thelma and what actress as Louise? Susan Sarandon is the answer. Boston Latin, you've still got the board category.
Susie, do you copy for 30, please?
For 30 points. In 1999, who finally won an Emmy after 19 straight years of being nominated in the Best Actress category for her portrayal of Erica Kane on the soap opera All My Children? Susan Lucci. And Boston Latin, you've still got the board category. You'll need one.
We'll take The Bite for 10, please.
The Bite, questions about teeth. And for 10 points, what chemical compound is often added to water supplies to help prevent tooth decay? Yes, Bennett.
Fluoride.
Correct. And you've got the board Belmont category.
We'll take Stranger Things for 10.
And here we go. Stranger Things, questions about the Netflix series Stranger Things. And for 10 points, Stranger Things is loaded with references to 80s pop culture, especially E.T. and Close Encounters. Both were directed by what famous filmmaker? Yes, Christy.
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. You've got the board Boston Latin category.
We'll take the sauna test for 10, please.
The sauna test. Questions about Finland here, and for 10 points. Saunas are an important part of Finnish culture. By tradition, each sauna is said to be protected by which of the following? A, an angel, B, a dragon, or C, an elf? Yes, Christy.
C.
C, elf is correct. You've got the board Boston Latin category.
Can we do the sonnet test for 15, please?
Yes, you can. And for 15 points, known as the daughter of the Baltic, what Finnish city is the northernmost capital in continental Europe? Joseph.
Helsinki.
Helsinki is correct. You've got the board Boston Latin category.
We'll take Stranger Things for 15, please.
And for 15 points, the song Should I Stay or Should I Go is played multiple times on Stranger Things and stands out as a thematic thread. This classic punk rock song was released in 1982 by what English band? Yes, Margot.
The Clash.
The Clash is right. Belmont, you've got the board. Category, please.
Let's go with Stranger Things for 20, please.
For 20 points. 11 is a mistreated outcast with dangerous telekinetic powers, qualities she shares with what title character of Stephen King's first novel? Yes, Tor.
Carrie.
Carrie is right. You've got the board, Belmont. Category?
Stranger Things for 25, please.
For 25 points. In the final episode of Stranger Things Season 3, the code 6626176 cracks open a Russian safe. This number is associated with what mathematical constant named after the founder of quantum theory? Yes, Tor.
Avogadro. It's number.
No, Boston Latin. Christy?
Planck.
Yes, and now you've got the board Boston Latin category.
We'll do the Stranger Things for 30, please.
30 points at stake. The electronic theme music of Stranger Things is an unmistakable homage to the 1978 film Halloween. Who directed this film and also composed its iconic score? Yes, Tor.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter is right. Now, Belmont, you've got the board category.
The sonnet test for 20, please.
For 20 points. For almost 700 years, from the 12th century until 1809, Finland was under the rule of what Scandinavian country? Yes, Ethan.
Sweden.
Sweden is right. You've got the board, Boston Latin.
We'll do the sonnet test for 25, please.
And for 25 points, written in 1899 in support of a rally against Russian oppression. Finlandia is a deeply patriotic piece by what Finnish composer? Yes, Bennett.
Sibelius.
Yes, and now you've got the board Belmont category. But that's the bell ending the category round. The score right now, Belmont High School, 335 points. Boston Latin, 350 points. Oh, my. Okay, we are heading into the final 90 seconds of gameplay. It is the lightning round. Teams, you get 20 points for each correct answer, but incorrect answers in this round will cost you 20 points. The clock is set. Good luck, teams. Here we go. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Yes, Dante.
Reagan.
Yes. What Roman numeral expresses the number 100? Yes, Dante.
C.
Yes. The Cassini division is a large gap between the two most. Yes, Christy.
Saturn.
Yes. What museum is home to Leonardo da Vinci's most famous work of the Mona? Yes, Tor.
Louvre.
Yes. Name the author of the poem Phenomenal Woman. Yes, Christy.
Angelou.
Maya Angelou. From the Greek meaning yolk, what term refers to a fertilized egg before it becomes an embryo, Christy?
A zygote.
Yes. Founded in 1386 and modeled on the University of Paris. What is the oldest university? Yes, Tor. University of Heidelberg is the answer. In 2019, Phoebe Waller-Bridge won an Emmy. Yes, Christy.
Fleabag.
Fleabag. What nation was partitioned at the 17th parallel? Yes, Christy.
Korea.
No, Vietnam. Name the only U.S. president ever to be elected unanimously. Yes, Dante.
Washington.
Yes, the Shakespeare play Othello is set in what Italian city? Yes, Ethan.
Venice.
Yes. Who is the current lieutenant governor of Massachusetts? Ethan.
Polito.
Yes. What hit Broadway musical dramatizes the rise and fall of Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons? Yes, Tor.
Jersey Boys.
Yes. What American author wrote the 1881 novel The Prince and the Pauper? Yes, Christy.
Twain.
Yes. After the Nile and the Congo, what is the third longest? Yes, Christy.
Niger.
Yes. What is the scientific name for a tiny bone in the middle ear called? Yes, Christy.
Malleus.
Yes. Oh. Wow. That's the end of the game. And the high school quiz show champion, season 11, is Boston Latin School with a final score of 570 points. Belmont High School, unbelievable season, finishing with 355 points, the runners-up this year. Wow, congratulations, both teams. What an amazing season. In the end, though, there can only be one champion, and Boston Latin is this season's tournament champion on the High School Quiz Show. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching and following Season 11 of High School Quiz Show. We're going to be back next year, and we'll see you all right back here on High School Quiz Show. Amazing round. You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts.
Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
Smart home technology can help prevent a little problem from becoming a big headache. You can ask an independent agent about smart home technology offers from Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by University of Massachusetts Amherst.
At the University of Massachusetts Amherst,
a revolutionary spirit runs through our veins.
As pioneers,
builders,
unconventional doers,
we dream bigger, reach higher,
and commit ourselves to the relentless pursuit of progress.
A production of WGBH.